Hi there, Dr. Brian Brown here. Here are 5 things you can do to optimize your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Number 1, nutritionally support your genes. Hands down, understanding your genetic makeup is one of the most important aspects of holistic wellness optimization. Genes are the foundational building blocks of what makes you who you are, inside and out. But don't worry, it's not as difficult or complex as it may sound. With advances in the past few years, we're now able to identify genes that aren't quite working the way they should. And with that information, we're able to put a plan in place that will correct these imbalances. This means that you feel better, you have more energy, have a better mood, have less anxiety, feel less inflamed in your muscles and joints, have a stronger immune system, sleep better, have better attention, concentration, and focus, and handle the stress of your environment better. Here's an insider secret though. If you use direct-to-consumer genetic tests like 23andMe, in all likelihood, they will sell your genetic information to the highest bidder. What you want is discrete testing that will give you the anonymity that you deserve. If you'd like more information about this type of testing, message me on Facebook or Instagram at Dr. Brian G. Brown. Number 2, limit your exposure to negative energy. Too often we subject ourselves to a steady diet of negative emotional energy. Just as eating a regular diet of processed junk food can have horrible health consequences, consuming a diet high in negative energy can have disastrous mental wellness consequences. The first step for limiting your exposure to negative energy is to place yourself on a media diet. I know that may sound strange, but all it amounts to is simply stop watching and listening to the news. And yes, that includes those beloved social media platforms and chat rooms that suck you into their negative vortexes. Number 3, learn to set healthy boundaries. Typically, concerning healthy boundaries, there are 2 challenges that repeatedly arise. The first challenge comes with the healthy use of the word no. The second is prioritizing self-care. Now, both of these are closely related and interlinked because learning to say no in a healthy, balanced way assures that self-care is prioritized. Emotionally, saying no is one of the most beneficial skills you can develop. Number 4, choose to release anger. There's a lot of anger in the world right now, and research proves it. A recent Gallup poll found that 20% of Americans struggle with significant amounts of anger all the time. That's 1 in 5 of your family, friends, and neighbors. A Harvard Medical School study revealed that 2/3 of our nation's teens struggle with anger to the point of verbally lashing out at others, throwing objects, breaking objects, or punching walls. And a recent AAA study showed that 80% of American drivers had experienced anger on the road that led to road rage at least once in the past year. Now, the Roman philosopher Cicero said it best: diseases of the soul are more dangerous and more numerous than those of the body. The way I see it, unhealthy anger is a disease of the soul. But too often we're not even sure what or where that anger is coming from and what we're angry about. When you're in the heat of the moment, take the focus off the anger. It's a natural emotion. So in all likelihood, you don't have an anger problem. You have a problem choosing what to do with the emotion of anger. And lastly, number 5, get the right amount of quality sleep every night. Sleep requirements vary from one person to the next. But science is telling us that quality of sleep is probably more important than quantity of sleep. If you want to radically improve your sleep, I recommend investing in some sort of biometric device that will track your sleep, such as the ring I'm wearing now. Tracking will give you the best insights for modifying your sleep and improving your waking day. If you're at a place where you don't feel so optimized physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, and you want to operate at a higher level of peak performance, let's talk. You can direct message me on Facebook or Instagram at Dr. That's Dr. Brian, Briang Brown. And or you can use the message feature on my website, www.drbriangBrown.com/contact. Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to talking to you really, really soon.